I am talking about the body today, so I thought this would be a really good way to emphasize my point. I just can't get enough of these filters, but I am going to go back to how I really am. Okay. Hello, how are you? I am Elysha Lenkin, and I am a holistic personal stylist. I help my clients love their look and wear it with ease. My blog is Mind, Body, Soul Stylist, and it's over at ElyshaLenkin.com, and it's where I share my pro insights from my 20-plus year styling career that will totally transform the way that you look and feel. Today, I am talking about the biggest thing that's getting in the way of you loving how you look, because I recently surveyed a group of women and I just asked them about their struggles with their personal style, and it was revealed in such a huge way that the biggest issue that these women, and I think most women have, is with their body, and it's keeping them from loving how they look and feeling good about who they are. So that is what I'm going to talk about today. And I have a little story to share. I'm a stylist, and I've been working on commercial shoots for a really long time. And there was a moment when I was doing these diet books. So it was when that flat belly movement was really taking off. So I would get hired to do these weight loss stories. And I would be styling like 30 women. And the point I want to make is that the women who were signing up for this program that wanted the flat belly and they wanted to feel better about their body, these women weren't all a size 22. Like I said, I'd be styling about 30 women or so, and they came in every single size. So the point that I want to make is that it doesn't matter what size you are. Most women feel or have issue with their body, and it is getting in the way of them loving how they look and feeling good about who they are. So that's what I want to talk about today, and I want to help you identify the reason that why you're not loving your body. Like, why is it that you hate your body so much, or you just don't feel good in your body? Because then once you can identify the reason, then you know what you're dealing with. And it's much easier to move past or solve a problem and come up with a solution when you're very clear about what you're dealing with. So the first reason that you may not love your body and the way you look is because when you look in the mirror, you may not be seeing exactly what your body really is. So it could be a little bit like a body dysmorphia type of thing, but maybe not as extreme as a full diagnosis of body dysmorphia. But you might look in the mirror and see something that when other people look at you, they're not seeing that at all. So there's definitely a distorted view of the reality. And I know all about this because I'm pretty slim right now. But before I had kids, this was a while ago, I used to suffer from this. So I would look in the mirror and I saw a body that wasn't really mine. I saw myself as being really big and fat. So I used to do all these juice cleanses. I would do these crazy exercise programs. I would get colonics. I was doing whatever I could because I wanted to be thin, because when I looked in the mirror, I wasn't seeing what my body really was. So it is definitely a distorted view of reality, and this might be the reason why you don't love your body and how you look, because when you're looking in the mirror, you're not really seeing the body that you have. So the next reason is maybe when you look in the mirror, you're only seeing your flaws and you're not looking at your best features. So it's like you have these blinders on and all you see are your flaws. So for example, if you don't like the way your hips look or you feel like you're big on the bottom, when you look in the mirror, all you do, your eyes just go straight to your bottom half, and that's all you see. So you forget, maybe you have a tiny waist and it's really beautiful, or maybe you've got really great arms. But when you look in the mirror, all you see are your big hips. So for me, when I look in the mirror, because this happens to me also, all I see are my hands. because my hands, wow, they look crazy when I put them up like that. I don't think I'm gonna do that again. My hands are very crinkly. So when I look at my hands, that's all I see. So, you know, it kind of takes over. My whole outfit is like these crinkly hands kind of take over. And then I'm carrying that with me for the rest of the day. And that is definitely going to impact how I feel about my body and definitely how I feel about the way that I look. So, and the other reason that I wanted to talk to you about, the reason that you may not be loving your body and feeling good about how you look, is this one is actually more physical, but maybe you just feel really uncomfortable in your skin. And it doesn't matter what you put on, what you're wearing, no matter what, everything, every day, your body makes you feel like, ugh, you just don't feel good in your body. So like I said, this is definitely a little bit more physical, and this can happen because maybe you're not taking as good care of yourself as you'd like to. Maybe you're not eating as well, or maybe you're not getting enough sleep, or maybe you're not exercising the way that you know you could be. So you might have just kind of slacked off in the healthy habits department, and that leaves you feeling just kind of icky in your skin, definitely not comfortable in your skin. And I know what this is like, because to take care of yourself, it requires planning. You know, if you want to eat well, it definitely requires, it could be more expensive and it takes time. And if you get really busy, when I get really busy, I start sleeping less. So that takes a toll on definitely my mood and how I feel about my body and the way I look. So one thing I want to point out is that for reason number one, which is not seeing your body as it is, and reason number two, only seeing your flaws and forgetting about your good features, those are really not so much issues with your body, but they're more issues in your head. See, there's this thing, it's called the toxic self-talk that I think a lot of us know what this is, but it's that little voice in the head, and it always wants to show up. So whenever you're about to go out and you've got on your new jacket, or maybe you got a new haircut, the toxic self-talk likes to show up and say, ew, you look gross. Or, oh my God, you look so fat. Oh, you look so old, you're gonna wear that. So the toxic self-talk is always gonna be there and try to bring you down. So once you can become more aware of it, that it's actually not you, it's just the toxic self-talk that is trying to hold you back and bring you down. Once you become aware of that, then you can quiet it down or even shut it down. So it is not determining how you feel and how you live your life. So those are the three reasons that maybe you don't like your body and it's keeping you from loving how you look. And I hope you got something from this video. I also created a handy little cheat sheet, and this is just this little sheet that'll help you determine your body type. So you just go to my website and you fill in your email, and it's at ElyshaLenkin.com/dress-body, and this is going to help you dress your body better by determining your body shape. So it's free, you might as well just go check it out. And one more thing is, if you know anybody who you think could benefit from this video because maybe they're not feeling so good about their body and the way they look, I would really appreciate it if you could share this so that we can help her feel better about her body and start loving how she looks. And that's going to make her happier, and then there's just going to be more happy people in the world, and that is definitely a good thing. So that's all I wanted to say today, and thank you for coming here all the way from Spain. Well, look at that. I really appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.